The Unbrush is my Roman Empire. I hate the Unbrush because it might be the single most consistent reminder of the greatness that can be achieved when we factor everyone into the equation. I first went natural in 2012 after deciding that I had let society dictate how my hair should be for the first 20 years of my life, and that for the next 20 years of my life it would be what I wanted, not what someone told me it had to be in order to be beautiful. I had some solid years of beautiful natural hair, but eventually I got the itch and started letting other people who didn't care for their own natural hair, let alone mine, put their hands in it, and it was never the same. So long story short, I ended up doing another big chop 2 years ago, and I loved my short hair, but I really started to miss my long hair. And what I didn't miss was the work that went into maintaining natural hair. So flash forward to today, and I have thick 4C hair. The Unbrush easily detangles. Wash day went from 4 hours to 40 minutes, meaning no more cold showers because I used all the heat. This is straight up witchcraft. It has to be. My hair melts. I'm actually floored. And then I realized that it's not witchcraft, it's simply inclusive innovation. The Unbrush is my Roman Empire because it single-handedly shows you how much progress is stunted when diversity is not factored into the equation, and how much better and faster we move as a collective when we care to make a solid product for everyone. My favorite thing to do is overthink, and the Unbrush got me overthinking about two things. One, how many of us tie negative connotations to our hair and the process of doing our hair because we're using the wrong tools? Or we're using tools that weren't made for our growth and comfort in mind, but instead only our assimilation? How many people have learned to hate their hair because of faulty tools? Tools that give you no options other than taking the tough love approach on our hair. But if this is what love looks like, I wonder, how does hate look? Two, what are the other unbrushes throughout history? Unbrushes like early AI models in healthcare only training non-diverse limited data sets, leading to less accurate diagnosis for patients of underrepresented backgrounds, making health disparities even worse. Kind of like how my Garmin watch can't pick up my heart rate after sunset. When companies like Path AI started to include diverse data sets into their AI training, diagnostic tools increased their accuracy around different ethnic groups, and this led to better patient outcomes and a stronger tool overall. Or it makes me think about unbrushes in business. Companies in the top quartile for ethnic diversity are 39% more likely to financially outperform those that are in the bottom quartile. This just isn't about being politically correct, it's about real financial performance and forward momentum. In the context of gender diversity, the numbers are equally telling. Companies where women make up more than 30% of the executive team are significantly more likely to outperform financially compared to those where women are less represented. On the flip side, companies lacking in both ethnic and gender diversity are 66 more likely to lag financially. Before, most major pictures featured a default formula and everyone played their role, but now the Unbrush, that is streaming services, have ushered in a new era where now more than ever, American audiences are being blessed with the beautiful color grading, costumes, and perspectives highlighted by works from different backgrounds showing the commercial and cultural success of inclusive storytelling. Every stroke of my Unbrush that I'm able to slide easily from my roots to the ends feels like the reality that inclusion isn't just a moral imperative, it's a catalyst for societal and technological progress. Whenever we seek diverse perspectives, embrace cultural differences, and advocate for accessible environments for all, we unlock a treasure trove of creativity, innovation, and empathy that can address complex challenges in order to find more nuanced, realistic ways of being. We can find real solutions that serve broader segments of humanity effectively. It's about questioning our biases and making conscious choices to include, listen, and learn from the diversity of the human experiences. So basically all this to say, I just really like the brush.